Alright guys, how's it going? I figured I would get out the old video camera here and do kind of an impromptu video. It wasn't one I expected to do, but here we go. Basically, let me just set up the situation for you, okay? I got back from lab today, and as you know, today, finally, a month after Xbox, the PS3 is supposed to be getting the first strike map pack today, so I got back from lab. I had a little bit of time before my lab later tonight, and I got back and went on my PlayStation, signed in. It told me I was signed in, showed my friends list and all that good stuff, and guess what? I went to the store, and it comes up with those little tiles and tells you what's new. So I go to First Strike, and I hit it. Tells me I'm signing in the PlayStation Store, and then it says I can't. It doesn't work. There's an error message. I'm like, well, that's strange. I'm signed in. So I say, okay. So I try it again. Doesn't work. Same message. Say, okay. Well, I disconnected my internet, reconnected it, tried it again. Doesn't work. Turn off the system, restart it, try the PlayStation Store. It doesn't work. Here's why it doesn't work. Because the idiots at Sony, for whatever reason, the PlayStation Store is closed. It's down. On First Strike launch day, the PlayStation Store is closed. It's not working. It's down. Are you fucking joking? So first of all, you get the map pack a month after Xbox anyway, okay? So you've already pissed off all your users already, okay? So then it's finally time for the thing to come out. Everybody rushes on the network to buy it. Guess what? We can't because the store is down. So one of the biggest map packs of the year, everybody's going to buy this thing, you're going to make a shitload of money. The PlayStation Store is down. It's down. How can it be down on the launch of First Strike when it's a month late anyway? It makes absolutely no sense to me. I've had it up to here. Okay, I'm done. I'm done with the PlayStation. If I could snap my fingers and have a 360 instead, I would. Okay, I'm sorry my phone's going off. These are all of my friends who I texted to this was going on, and they're all texting me back, reacting to it. Yeah, that's that's the deal. And right now, I want to talk directly to Sony. Okay, you guys are a bunch of idiots. Okay, you are. You're a bunch of morons. You have no idea what you're doing. Okay, your online server sucks. Everything about the PlayStation Network sucks. It never runs properly. We get everything a month or two, or even 3 in the case of Dead Money, late. Everything's late, and when it's finally time to get it late anyway, your store doesn't work, so we can't buy it. You guys are a joke. If you guys think you're a serious competitor right now, if you think that your online network is a serious competitor with Xbox Live, you guys are living in a fantasy world. You got your head up your ass because you're not. You're not competing with Xbox Live because you suck. You can't even get the contracts with the game companies to get the DLCs on at the same time as Xbox. And when you do get the DLCs a month or 2 or 3 or however many months late, your store is down so that we can't buy it. And this is the biggest DLC in a really long time. It's the map pack for Call of Duty. You think a few people might want to go in and buy that. I don't know. We've already had to suffer as PS3 owners, waiting a month for the damn thing anyway, and then on the day we can finally buy the thing, we can't because your store is down. So, once again, another epic failure by you and all the people who work for you. And this is the deal. You know, I'm so pissed off with all these people saying sometimes when I read on these forums, oh, did you hear there's a rumor that PlayStation Network might start charging? We may have to pay for online. What a travesty. I can't accept that's true. You guys are a bunch of idiots too. Because guess what? Because you're not paying for PlayStation Network, because it's free, this is what you get, okay? This is America. This is the world for that matter. It's the way things work. You get what you pay for, think about anything else in the area of goods and services in this country, or mostly around the world, and think of anything that you get for free. Gee, is it worth anything? No. Why? Because if the people who are manufacturing the good or service don't have any money coming in from the customers, then they don't have any money to make their product worth a shit. Okay? That's the way it works. That's the way money works. And you people who are going all over saying, oh, thank God we don't have Xbox because then we'd have to pay for online. Imagine that. You people don't understand how money and business works. Okay? You don't understand. Alright? Yeah, they have money coming in from the sale of their systems, but A, they don't have as much as you would think because they're last in the three major consoles, Wii, Xbox, and PlayStation. PlayStation's last in sales, okay? So they don't have as much money as you may think. And guess what? They're using that money on developing, let's see, shitty portable game devices like the PSP that nobody cares about, while Xbox is using not only the money that they make from their sale of their system, which is number 2 behind the Wii, but as far as competitive game systems, it's PlayStation and Xbox. They have a huge lead over PlayStation, so they're making more money on consoles. They're making money from their online. They're making more money from their exclusives like Halo. And they're also not using that money to develop shitty handheld devices that nobody wants to use. So, guess what? All you people who want to not pay for PSN, this is what you get. Everything late. And when it's time to buy it, you can't even buy it. And I know that there was a problem with the Dead Space 2 DLC on Tuesday. Xbox had it up in the morning hours of Tuesday, on release day, like it's supposed to be. PlayStation didn't even have it available on the store until 6 or 7 o'clock that night. Which is ridiculous. So, you know, and people are saying, oh, well, they update their onlines at different times and stuff. Really? Because when I logged on, or I don't even know what I logged on to on PlayStation, okay? I don't know what the hell's working and what's not. I was signed on to something, okay? I was signed in. I don't know to what. But I went to the little PlayStation store and they had the tiles up of what's new, and they had First Strike, which would indicate that if the goddamn store was working, you could actually go buy it. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. When I checked, it was like 2:45. So if they update their network at 6 o'clock every night, then why is it up now? Wouldn't it not be up until 6 o'clock tonight if they update, as everyone's saying, that they update their network or whatever at a specific time every day? No, they don't, because First Strike is up now, technically. You can't actually buy it, but it's up on the little new tile now at 2:30 in the afternoon. So that's incorrect. And listen, I've just had it, and I'm talking to Sony right now. If anybody from Sony's watching this, me, the person you're seeing right now, you're losing as a customer, okay? And I'm putting this video out on YouTube so everybody else can see it, and I know I'm not the only one with these frustrations with the PlayStation. I know I'm not. There's a bunch of other people. All you gotta do is go read the forums at PlayStation right now of people who are complaining once again about not only the fact that First Strike is a month late, which has pissed enough people off already, but the fact that after a month of waiting, we can't actually buy it today. Or at least we can't buy it now. Who knows? Maybe it'll be up tonight, maybe it won't. Who knows? Because on their website, the only thing they say is that it's down, okay? They don't give any estimated time on when it'll be fixed. And when I clicked on the more details thing, the only thing it gave me was a spinning circle of loading and never actually loaded, and I refreshed the page 3 times. Okay, and it's not my internet because everything else is rolling fine. So, and then there was a little box. Did you find this answer helpful? Well, the answer is no, because I never got an answer, and even if I did get an answer, it would be some lame-ass excuse that I don't want to hear anymore. I'm sick of the excuses. I'm sick of nothing ever working on your network. You people obviously have no idea what you're doing. Oh, and here's another one. The fact that we don't pay for any of our online obviously means that you guys don't have enough money to pay anybody who can actually do their job right, working on this online to actually do it. So that's another thing for you people who are going crazy about, oh my god, the thought of PSN being charged. Yeah, if they charge and their online was as crappy as it is now, I'd be pissed off. But if we paid and they could actually get their act together and get stuff done, then I would have no problem paying. I would be happy to pay that money every month so that I could get a real network. You know, and PlayStation was fun. The PlayStation 2 was great. The PlayStation 3 was fine as well until the past couple of years when the online aspect of gaming became a big part of the gaming industry. I would say that Sony dropped the ball there, but in my opinion, they never had the ball in the first place as far as the online arena. They never did. It was pretty much crappy from day one, and it's maintained its crappiness, and it keeps getting worse. Instead of getting better, it's getting worse. And these people at Sony, they actually think that they're competing when that's a giant joke, because they're not. They're going to lose a crap load of customers. If they think they don't have any money now to work on their online, well, imagine how much money they're not going to have next year when they try to release the PlayStation 4 for like $1,000, and nobody wants to buy a PlayStation. Even a lot of people in the next generation aren't even going to take a free PlayStation because everybody's going to go buy Xbox, like myself. Whatever the next Xbox is, 720, whatever, I don't care what it's called. As long as it says Xbox, I'm buying it, because this is an outrage. I'm so sick of it. I can't take it anymore. And Sony's losing me as a customer for gaming, because they suck. They can't get anything going. And obviously nobody over there knows how to do their job. So, you know, that's bottom line. So I was going to play First Strike tonight, do a little bit of filming for it. I was really excited. Finally get to play some new maps. But who knows? Who knows if I'll be able to do it. I mean, it's not working now. I have lab coming up in about an hour, and that'll be another 3 hours before I can get back here. So maybe by that time tonight they'll actually have it working. But I wouldn't count on it. You know, I wouldn't bet any money that they'll have it up. But if they do, maybe I can buy it and maybe actually play a little bit of it. But again, I don't have much hope. You know, these people obviously have displayed time and time again that they can't do anything right, and you know, I would doubt that they can do anything right as far as getting this store back up. Anyway, I've never even had this problem. I thought the weirdest thing was that problem we had when I forget what year it was, maybe 2 years ago or last year, when they had that leap year or whatever, and everybody's PlayStation 3 shit its pants and crapped out, and nobody could play any games for 3 days because the very, very smart, educated people at Sony programmed the thing and apparently didn't program it correctly, and it flipped out when it hit the new year or whatever on the leap year. You couldn't play anything, and they didn't fix that for 3 days. So who knows when these idiots will have this thing working. Even when it works, whenever I get it, the gameplay is still going to be laggy as hell, as it always is on the PlayStation Network. So, you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight, but that's the deal. And if it's not out, then I guess I'm going to be doing more Black Ops campaign. So that's the deal. Sony sucks, so really not any breaking news there. Pretty much well known. But you know, just giving you another perfect example of how they suck. So, all right, that's really all I have to say. And Sony, you better get your shit together, or you might actually be in danger of the next generation not even be able to continue to make PlayStations, because no one's going to buy your crappy system. So, for now, that's all, and we'll see what happens tonight with the store.